So welcome back to my channel everyone, I am BlackOpsAmazing. Hopefully you all are having an amazing day. I almost messed up there, but you know what, I didn't. I'm probably going to do it throughout this video, but today I want to have a quick discussion on something called the ultimate place. This new thing we've been hearing about that is going around the zombies community. Now, we first heard about this in an interview with Jason Blundell and Xbox On. If you take a listen to this clip and then we'll come back after.
Looking forward to kind of DLC 3 and 4, is there anything that you can give us that we can expect other than just zombies?
I think the thing that I can absolutely guarantee for you is every time we do a DLC and every time we do a zombies map, we cram it absolutely packed full of narrative, as we're kind of taking you to this kind of ultimate place in DLC 4, which when you get there, essentially it's going to put braces around the whole 8 years worth of zombie storyline that we've been telling from the very beginning of Nacht at the end of World at War all the way to the name that I can't tell you right now for DLC 4.
So Jason basically says every time we do a DLC, every time we do a new map, we cram it and pack it in with as much as we can as we lead up and take you to this ultimate place in DLC 4. Because he says, as we know, DLC 4 is going to be the conclusion of everything, is going to put braces around all the little things we've been wondering about and don't really know fully in the zombie storyline. DLC 4 is going to cover that and be a conclusion to everything. This will be all the way from the start of zombies, Nacht und Toten, all the way to the end, to DLC 4, so Black Ops 1, World at War, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. DLC 4 is going to be the conclusion to everything in our zombies storyline. In DLC 4, that will be revealed, but as he says, he can't quite give us the name to that just yet. But the interesting thing, and the thing that's going around the community, is the fact that he mentions that in DLC 4, we are going to this ultimate place. Now, okay, I understand this is very interesting. First off, what is this ultimate place? We've never heard of this before. In fact, what context is he using this in is the first thing that we should look at. What is this ultimate place that we are going to in DLC 4? Is it the name of the place that we are going to? Is it the name of a universe or name of something that we will be seeing or going to within DLC 4? Or does it have nothing to do with zombies and it's just something he said? When I first heard of this, the first thing that came to my mind was the crazy place. And now we're not 100% sure what the crazy place actually is. We know it's a crypt, or well, a place that we see this origin rock formation all over. In fact, the only way for us to get here is to build the portals that will bridge the gap between the void and allow us to teleport to this crazy place. Within the crazy place, we can actually open up a portal to our Gotha, which we send Maxis through to see his daughter Samantha. So we know the crazy place itself links up to our Gotha, but does that even have anything to do with the ultimate place? Well, the definition for ultimate either means being or happening at the end of a process, or basically, this is the final, this is the last, this is the ultimate, or it can also mean being the best or most extreme example of its kind. In other words, it's the most supreme, it's the highest of something. So using these two definitions, Jason is either telling us in DLC 4, we are going to this ultimate place, this high place, this supreme place. This place is going to amaze you, it's going to include everything. It's something that we've never seen before. He's basically telling us this ultimate place is going to be the best, and using it in this context, he's basically telling us that in the ultimate place, it is going to include everything, and as he says, it will be the conclusion to our zombie storyline. So if he's using it in that context, he's basically just telling us that DLC 4 is going to be the conclusion to our whole zombie storyline, which is what we already know. He's not telling us that the ultimate place is an actual place that we can go to. He's simply saying DLC 4 is going to include all of this information. Or if we go by the first definition, which is ultimate, meaning the end of a process or the final, well, that's exactly what DLC 4 is. DLC 4 is the ultimate DLC. It is the final DLC. It is the last DLC we are going to be getting for Black Ops 3 Zombies. If he's using it in that context, once again, he's not telling us that this is an actual place we are going to. He's just saying this is the final DLC, because ultimate can also mean final. So if he's just using DLC 4 and describing it as this ultimate place in any of these definitions, saying that it's just, you know, the final DLC, or that it's the best DLC that is going to include everything, then really that's not very interesting to us, because we already know that's exactly what DLC 4 is. It's going to be the conclusion, it's going to be the final, it's going to be the end. He very well could be saying just that. Or maybe, and I don't think this, but I'm just going to put it out there, the ultimate place is actually somewhere we are going to within Black Ops 3 Zombies in DLC 4. In DLC 4, we are going to this ultimate place to complete some kind of objective. We don't exactly know what we are going to be doing in DLC 4 just yet. We don't have any more souls to collect after DLC 3 after we get Nikolai, so what exactly we have to do in DLC 4. We don't know where exactly we are going. We don't know. Are we actually going to somewhere called the Ultimate Place? If so, what does this place withhold? What are we going to be finding there? Is it another portal to Argotha, or a portal or a gateway to somewhere? He could be using it in that term, but he does say at the end of this that he's not going to tell us what DLC 4 is. And I just think the fact that he says that in DLC 4 we are going to this Ultimate Place, and at the end he says, I'm not going to tell you what DLC 4 is called or what it is or what the Zombies map name actually is. To me, it makes it seem like the Ultimate Place isn't somewhere we are going in Zombies. He's just basically telling us that DLC 4 will be the supreme and final DLC that we are going to experience. I know a lot of people were confused about this, and it definitely does seem interesting. Maybe he's using the word ultimate, or calling the place that we are actually going to the Ultimate Place, because that is the best way to describe it, wherever we are going to within DLC 4. Maybe it is up in space, or in a void, or in a different universe, or between universes somewhere, which is a very good way to describe it. I mean, Richtofen on his notes doesn't have any coordinates for DLC 4. I think that's because this place that we are going to doesn't have coordinates. It's not even set on Earth. Or if it is, maybe it's in Argotha, maybe it's in the center of the Earth. I think it is going to be somewhere out of the ordinary, something extraordinary that we are not expecting, and the best way to describe it is this Ultimate Place. I don't know, it's very interesting that Jason actually said this and described it in this way, but I've given you all of these definitions, or these theories as well, that you can use. Let me know what you think the Ultimate Place is. I'd be very interested to hear what you guys think in the comments section below, but as always, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Also, thank you so much for all of the support on my channel. A like rating would mean an awful lot to me, and as always, I will see you in, god damn it, I got a message. I will see you in the next video, guys. Peace out.